Hey Google, what's the weather like today?
Currently in Minneapolis, it's 18 degrees and cloudy. Today, it'll be cloudy with a forecasted high of 23 and a low of 8. Due to current wind conditions, it feels like it's 6.
Let's go for a hike. Hey guys, so I'm out on a walk. This video today is going to be me explaining a little bit more about myself and why I'm planning to hike the Appalachian Trail in 2022. So I figured I'd just show you what training, quote unquote, looks like in Minnesota. At least I found some steps. Oh, and Happy New Year. Let's get going. All right, let's do this. First, this is a fireside chat today until this gets way too hot, but I'm back from my hike. I finished up work, ate some dinner, showered, just doing all the good things, drinking tea instead of beer because it's not a Friday night like the last time I posted a video. But cheers, regardless. I used to be obsessed with watching other people's YouTube channels about through hiking and about just hiking, backpacking in general. And when they had a video that was like an about me video, I felt like I got to know them a little bit more and then experience watching their vlogs in a different light just because I felt like I knew a little bit more about them. So hopefully you're interested in that. So my name is Andrea Sandy. I am 31 years old. I'm from Minneapolis, Minnesota. I live here now. I was born, raised, went to college, and now live in Minnesota, which is kind of common for Minnesota people. If we leave, we don't leave for long. And not speaking for everybody, but for me at least, this is my favorite place. Up north, Minnesota is actually my favorite place about Minnesota. My aunt lives up there, and we used to go every year as kids up to the North Shore on Lake Superior, and still go back there many times today. Technology. Okay. Silenced. Where was I? Okay, so up north Minnesota, my favorite place. I actually just bought land there this fall, about 13 acres or so. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with it, but I just know that I want to be in the woods one day, living up there. So when I'm financially capable, hopefully I'll be able to do that. I am the youngest of 3 siblings. My 2 siblings are both married, and collectively I have 6 nieces and nephews. And well, shout out to them all. I mean, they all love YouTube. So hey, what's up guys? Love you. I'll go into my backpacking experience because that's kind of relevant, right? So 2016 is really when I started backpacking. I never watched YouTube when I started. It was just, I remember Googling what to bring on a backpacking trip, and I think it was like REI and it was a list. I mean, I would love to go weigh my pack from back when I used to backpack. I mean, I didn't really start getting into YouTube and watching videos about gear until 2020. So I've only backpacked in Minnesota. Crazy. So when I go out on the AT, it's gonna be my first backpacking experience outside of Minnesota, which I'm super excited about. And it's always been a solo thing for me. There have been 2 trips in my whole like backpacking history where I went with other people. It's always just kind of been my quiet time. So I'm really excited to, because I am an introvert in a way. I love spending time alone, but I also can thrive in social settings. So that's what I'm pumped about for the AT, because it's going to be some solo time during the day and then that like social aspect at night at camp and in towns and all that. So I'm excited to kind of get the best of both worlds because I love both. Then what else do you want to know? Just some things about me, things I like. I like cooking. I like learning. I like listening to podcasts, sometimes like educational ones, sometimes murder. I mean, when I go backpacking alone, I'm listening to my favorite murder, and like, is that the best idea? Not always, but I'm prepared for anything. I love Watching TV, duh, who doesn't? Movies. My favorite shows, I watch Jeopardy like every day, 4:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Amy is killing it right now if you guys are watching Jeopardy. Super good. Survivor, love Survivor. That's over right now. RIP. But that's one of my faves too. I'm not much of like a reader. I'm more of an Audible girl. People say that's not reading. I say it kind of is. And things I'm good at, puzzles, Sudoku, kill it. My cat, Bellatrix, I love her. Love Harry Potter, obviously that's what she's named after. So yeah, that's like about me. Obviously there's some more, but that's like the basics. Ooh, it's getting hot, but not too hot. Well, I'm always interested in people's jobs, you know, like how are you taking 6 months off? So my history, I actually went to college for accounting, did that in the corporate world for about 7 years, and then just quit and started my own wedding planning company. So I've been doing that full time in 2020 and 2021. And so I just didn't take on very many clients for 2022. Before I leave, I have a couple weddings, and then the other weddings that I have in 2022, my amazing team is going to be taking over for me, and it's going to be great and fine. I'm not worried at all. And right now it's really not busy season. So I've been consulting, and I'm on a client where my contract ends in February. So I'm just off the hook for these months, and I've been saving. This consulting job is helping financially a lot, and the company I'm working for is amazing. They just started this year, a couple women started this consulting firm, and my plan is when I get back to work full-time for them. So I'm super excited to have a plan when I come home. And otherwise, I think I would just be lost, emotionally lost. Okay, it's officially too hot to handle. Oh, don't look in there. That is dirty. Yeah, that's about it. So reasons why I'm through hiking the Appalachian Trail. Honestly, I mean, when I heard about it, it was just a pull. It was like an immediate pull. It felt like an addiction. I was researching all about it. It just felt like something that I needed to do. There were no words that could really describe it. And then once I started digging into why I was feeling that way, there's a couple reasons, but I think the biggest one for me is I am really good at distracting myself from kind of what's going on in my life, whether that be with work, whether that be staying busy doing some hobby, or cleaning the house, or going on my phone, or watching a movie, or, you know, it's like I'm really good at recognizing something is happening and then just shut it down. Like put it in the back of my mind, like don't think about it. Sometimes there are repercussions to that, but it's just because I spend a lot of my time distracting myself. And I know just from going out on my weekend backpack hikes that I feel so much more rejuvenated and happy because I sit with a lot of those feelings and I sit with a lot of my thoughts. And that's something that I'm looking forward to doing for a long period of time. I'm also super excited about meeting other people, hearing other people's stories and perspectives, and I just kind of thrive off of listening. And so that's just a really enticing part of the trail. And lastly, I think this is similar to a lot of people, but a lot of physical activities, commitments, I will procrastinate and or just not finish because I don't feel like I have to, or I move on to something else really fast. And this just seems like an amazing opportunity to show myself that I can start something and I can finish it and I can do tough things. So those are my whys, and that's a little bit about myself. Hopefully that helps you connect with me a little bit. Thank you again so much for watching, and follow along for more. And I'll see you later. Thanks.